Let's add a few challenges to that. I forgot to put in triplets. And we'll add a few combinations too. Alright, let's try it again. This time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. How did you do? Pretty well? Good. Okay. Now in music, along with sound, we also have silence, of course. So, we need something to notate silence with. And for this, we use rests. Every value that we have here can also be represented with a rest. When written by itself, this is what a whole rest looks like. Normally on a staff, you'll find the whole rest on the second line below the top. You notice that the whole rest is hanging down. The half rest looks very similar. The half rest is sticking up. Sometimes people confuse these two. Over the years I've asked for different ways to remember. One way that people always like is that a gentleman takes his hat off, but someone who's only half a gentleman leaves his hat on. I always remembered it when I was learning music as the box that's completely full, a whole box, is heavy, so it's hanging off the line, but a half-full box isn't so heavy, so it can sit up. Some people also say this one looks like a whole. Anyway, you need to figure out some way to remember the difference between whole rests and half rests. A quarter rest looks like that. Now, my students always find that difficult to write, but it's not so difficult. All you have to think about is making a line, then something like a cursive letter E with a little tail on it. There, you have a quarter rest. But a lot of the time I see things that look more like this. Something like a lightning bolt. And I suppose I know what that means too. Eighth rests look like that. They have a little circle on the end and a little point at the top. 16th rests, it's just like with 8th notes and 16th notes. The 8th rest has one leg, the 16th rest has two. And of course, we could substitute rests in our triplet if we wanted to. I should point out that the triplet here is 8th notes, but you could have a triplet like this. Would mean you have 3 quarter notes in the time of 2 quarter notes. So basically these 3 quarter notes would fit into the duration of a half note. Anything, any note value could be a triplet. Eighth notes are the most common, so they're that are probably the most familiar to you.